more can I say?
Top Billin. Yo, Top Billin. You know your boy's beaming from ear to ear, back with them Giants, right? Talking to G-Man, but talking specifically about my guy Daniel Jones, perhaps my favorite quarterback in all of football, at least the starting quarterback. So your man Daniel Jones against Philadelphia definitely showed himself to be tried and true, to me, a franchise-level quarterback is something that people are speculating on, wondering if the Giants should go a different direction with this upcoming draft. And my entire approach to that is, if it's not the number one overall pick and it's Trevor Lawrence, then it's not an upgrade. I'm sorry. There's nobody in college outside of Trevor Lawrence to me that represents an upgrade just because of the shit that Daniel Jones can do. You can choose to ignore the fact that this guy is a freak athlete all you want. I even heard on the telecast, I'm not sure who was working the telecast. Maybe it was, I don't want to throw nobody on the bus, but sneaky athleticism. The fuck out of here. Sneaky athleticism. The man going damn 80 yards on freaking zone replays. Every game he has like a 40 or 50-yard run. He's leaving DBs behind. Outside of Lamar Jackson, point me in the direction of cats who are doing that. Right? Maybe if he did it once, you could be like, all right, he snuck up on me. You can't keep slapping a motherfucker and you squared up with him and he be like, hey, man, you keep sneaking up on me, slapping me. No, I'm right in your face. He's right in your face with this overt athleticism. The guy can throw a deep ball. He has a strong arm. He can work the mid-range and quick game, sight adjust. He can think the game through at the line of scrimmage. He just needs more time and more weapons. Build around that man. In no uncertain terms, what you see from Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, to me, if Buffalo had been premature evaluators, that's what your guys are, right? You preemies, premature evaluators. If you're a premature evaluator, you get rid of a guy like Josh Allen after the first handful of starts, his first couple of seasons or something like that. Then you miss out on what he's doing right now. Daniel Jones is in the mode of a Josh Allen for real, right? They are very similar to each other in that aspect. Great athletes, can work the entire approach. Remember, he's in his second scheme right now. Justin and learning Jason Garrett's scheme on the fly, you know, the truncated offseason and everything like that. Get a man some credit. It's not going to look pretty. He will still have some bad games this season. But give that man some weapons. Imagine that man with Kyle Pitts at the tight end position from Florida instead of Evan Ingram, right? I'm down on my boy Evan Ingram, even though he's from Georgia and everything, but I'm down on him. Imagine him with Jamar Chase opposite of Darius Slayton. With Sterling Shepard still on the team or somebody like that. Get a man more weapons. Imagine him with Penei Sewell on the offensive line along with Andrew Thomas and Nick Gates and Shane Lemieux and all these guys like that, right? Pert and these guys. Imagine him with a stone wall ahead of him, in front of him. So that's all I'm saying, man. This guy there's nobody that's an upgrade over this guy. And the kid from North Dakota State, the kid from BYU, none of these dudes, right? They're not more athletic than him. They don't have a stronger arm than him. If you put him, what they were doing, even Justin Fields, you put Daniel Jones at Ohio State, he'd be killing it too. Come on, man. You guys got to recognize game, recognize a real G when you see one. That's what I say right there. And to me, he has showed this in the previous game against Philadelphia. I'm going to break down some of this film here, but I want to break down some of these throws to me where he already has showed you guys what was up. Check this one out right here. All right, so on this one, remember, you had the short motion there with Sterling Shepard, an inside fade with Evan Damn Ingram. Used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I want to slap the taste out of his mouth. Come on, Evan Ingram, you're letting your boy down here, man. They need to go and get Kyle Pitts and trade Evan Ingram and get some draft capital. Evan Ingram could have ended this shit right here. He would be 2-0 against Philadelphia, one of the top 10 defenses in the entire NFL. But, man, he couldn't get it done right here. So, two-man route combination, you see a man go right here with pretty much a stop route. It's just meant as a diversionary tactic to get this inside fade popping, and that's exactly what happened. Check this out. See it right here on the pool? They knew they had it with the short motion. You can see him right here. They're going to run the switch off. They ain't even switch it off, right? He just pointed out and said, I got man. So then that makes the inside fade even that much more in vogue. Look at Daniel Jones. Off his back foot, puts it on the money. Come on. It's right on his hands. At the very least, lay out for the shit or something. I'd like to see a better effort than that. That could have been another win right there. Check it out from this one right here. Off his back foot, inside fade, puts enough air up under it, feathered the clutch. Come on, man. You guys is tripping with that shit, man. I could not believe that happened. I was in a fetal position about to cry. I could not believe it. All right, now check this one out right here. Now, I know everybody's laughing at this shit like that, but that's what people want to do, right? Misery loves company, but if you choose to check out the elite athleticism this guy has, man, this is something to marvel at for real. Now, what I like about this right here, you got to give Jason Garrett credit for some of the creativity that he's doing. Now, it's a zone read, but not much zone flow to it. You have people climbing to the second level immediately. But if you see right here, right, you're working with them twin dragons right there, them double dragons on the end, Caden Smith and Evan Ingram. It's almost like an influence block because you got two people there, and if you're Brandon Graham, you're going to be shooting hard on this particular inside portion of this, right? Looking like it could just be an inside zone because you got two tight ends there, but they both just leave you. Caden Smith climbs up to the second level. Evan Ingram going out here to stalk the cornerback there. So imagine that. So this shit is hard. You ain't seen nobody do this technically, right? Go that far. I don't remember since like Terrell Pryor. You know that guy was a freak. See it right there? Look at that. Straight air and opportunity. Now I want you to watch the cornerback right here, and then I want you to watch the defensive backs. You can see them give up. This guy is moving. Look at that. Right there. Right. He's starting to give out of gas right there, right? His hamstrings, all kinds of shit rolled up into his ass. But you can see the amount of separation that he was getting on these guys. These guys were slowing down. Now, you got a freak like Darius Slay who was coming, but even then, he's visibly leaving and running away from these. Look at that. He gave up. He gave up. They knew he was gone. That's rare, right? And boom. You know what I'm saying? The sniper got him or whatever like that. But, man, that's some great-ass athleticism to just be running away from defensive backs like that. Come on, man. These guys that are in college right now, you could just hope to get that from them. You already have it in the toe, so stop being dumb. Stop the dumb shit. I remember what I told you about the creativity from Jason Garrett. So back at the zone read portion of this here, but you're going to get a little bit of a variation here, right? Zone flow, Thomas, Lemieux, of course, Gates and all these boys across the board, Zeitler. But you're going to have Caden Smith here on a cross formation kick-out block. And then you have Austin Mack sealing it off right here as well. You just get a nice alleyway for my man to run. And he is Lieutenant Dan. You know why? Because he has legs. Y'all ain't going to get that one right there, man. But Lieutenant Dan, right? Look, my man Josh Sweat crashes hard as shit. Everybody crashing hard like Lieutenant Dan ain't got legs. Austin Mack doing his thing there. Caden Smith, defensive back, didn't want any. And, of course, Lieutenant Dan, you have legs. Lieutenant Dan off to the races, man. So don't be fronting on my man Daniel Jones. He has legs. He's a freak athlete himself right there. Call him Lieutenant Dan. All right, check this out. Remember I talking about the ability to think the game through, right? So you're working out of your empty formation here. You're going to have a quick out by, I believe, Sterling Shepard. You have Deion Lewis flexed out here, and he's going to be running a fade. You can see him quickly decipher this coverage, right? It could have been man coverage where the cornerback could have bailed, but he held true to form right here, kind of played kind of a zone. Just the slightest of hesitation with him trying to get this pretty much another diversionary route on this quick out here allowed him to get it there. But look at the arm strength and the accuracy as well. Something that you have to pay attention to. So right there, you can see him, I believe it's Maddox, already on the sink here. So he has to decipher this really quick if he's going to hit this out, just take a little bit on this 3rd and 5 or move it past the sticks. He can see the hesitation. That's all he needed. Bang. Look at that. So now look, so you see him bailing out right there. So this is something tough right here. You got to make this on the fly. He looks that off right there. That brings the corner there. That little hesitation, right? He didn't even go there. He just kind of stopped his feet. Now you got to be able to get it there. You got an approaching safety as well. That arm strength and accuracy. Put it on a rope. Deion Lewis has good hands. Lieutenant Dan doing his thing. All right, the rhythm and timing game here. You're working out of, looks like, yes, Cheetah. No, you're working out of 12 personnel. So, man, shout outs to Wayne Gallman. That boy been running hard, Rain Gallman is hard. Another cat from Georgia. So another cat from Georgia, obviously, Darius Slayton. My man, come on. The rhythm and timing game with this. You see everybody doing work right here. Now, look, it's a fairly clean pocket. Cam Fleming doing his thing. Zeitler and Lemieux and everybody right there. He's just wanting for him to uncover. Now, you see Duke Riley going with Wayne Gallman here. All Slayton has to do is get back to the inside, and he spins my boy Darius Slate like a dreidel. Look at him. Bah! Muscle relax his ass. Look, bro, you get hit with that muscle relaxer, I don't give a fuck where you at. It's time for you to sit it down and take a nap. See my man, nappy time. Boom. Darius Slayton is hard, man. I want to see Darius Slayton paired with one of these elite college receivers, though, man. Fucking Devontae Smith, or maybe a playmaker like Jalen Waddle. Either one of those dudes from Alabama. Like I said before, Jamar Chase. A whole lot of cats out there. Rashad Bateman. Or you can go get Pat Freiermuth, the tight end from Penn State, or Kyle Pitts from Florida. That's what you do for Daniel Jones, man. Come on, let's do it. All right, last one right here. You guys get the picture. Slayton back on Slay here. Running that 9. Front-facing play action fake. Fairly clean pocket. If it's even, he may be leaving, even with a Darius Slay. But on this one, a simple ball readjustment right there. Man, he had Slay too. Actually, let's look at the throw here, see what happened with this. So you see somebody bearing down right here. He can feel that. I would have to think, please don't be my boy. Oh, it is always Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas right here with a little bit of a breach. He can't completely step into the pocket on this one. Has to kind of throw it off his back foot. Oh, shit, was this the one where he almost got his ACL torn there? But Slayton had Slay, man. Slayton is a monster. I'm telling you, boys. You don't know about that great Atlanta Christian boy? Look at that. Have to readjust. Man, his shit is like fucking Ken Griffey Jr. in his prime with being able to adjust to the ball in the air. You can't tell me that ain't hard. So he's definitely a keeper, man. Lieutenant Dan, the Darius Slayton, just got to get him some more weapons. So that's all I have to say on that, man. You guys are going to have your opinion. I don't give a god dang, right? I don't care. I'll do my dirt all by my lonely. Lieutenant Dan is somebody who I've liked a long time, ever since I covered Clemson a couple of years ago, right? Had my own Clemson site and everything, having to do film work on Duke. And when I saw him, I was like, damn. I was like, Duke has himself a legitimate first-round draft pick at quarterback. He ain't had that much talent around him, but he was doing big things against some big-time teams there. Daniel Jones is that dude. Just put some weapons around him. So let me know what you think there in the comment section. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, Trevor Lawrence. If Trevor Lawrence is there, no doubt about that shit. That's my dude right there. You take Trevor Lawrence. But you ain't going to have the number 1 draft pick. Giants going to keep winning some balls. So keep Daniel Jones, franchise-level player right there. Put some weapons around him, or go on the defensive side of the ball if you have to in the first round. Do not touch Daniel Jones, all right? Leave Daniel alone, like that dude said about Britney Spears back in the day. Leave Britney alone. Leave Daniel alone, all right? But it's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Thank you for watching, and peace. Make sure you subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend too, man, so we can get this New York Giants shit popping finally, all right?
What more can I say?
Top Billin.